I am about to give you the best tips and techniques that you can do to improve your speaking skills, to better speak English. So if I were you, I would keep watching this video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jennifer Victoria. This is my channel where I talk about language learning. And if you are a language lover too, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I speak 4 languages. I am currently learning German. And yeah, that's it. We can officially start this video because today I want to share with you the best techniques there is to improve your speaking skills, as I said at the beginning. I'm going to divide this video in 3 parts. The first is vocabulary, the second is speaking skills and articulation, and the third is going to be melody of the speech, which means how you speak, how your English sounds, how fluent you are in your speaking skills. So as I said, we are going to start with vocabulary because I know how frustrating it can be to try to say something in your language and not be able to because you just don't know how. You don't know how to say that. Or you just want to be able to better communicate yourself, to sound more native, and you don't really know what are the tools, what tools you need to do that, or what techniques you need to start doing to get there. Well, let's now get started with no more ado. First thing that you need is definitely expressions. I am talking about common, useful expressions that this language uses all the time. All these expressions that you hear all the time while watching TV shows and movies and people here, YouTubers, all those expressions that they use all the time. It's time for you to start using them too. I have shared in my Instagram before that there are some expressions in English, some sayings, some slangs that are really common, but that I never use. For some reason, it's not like on purpose, but I sometimes try to force myself to use them so that they will become automatic at some point. For example, the word damn or the word dude. I never use those words. I am trying to. I've been forcing myself to say them more often, but it's really at the beginning I don't. It doesn't sound familiar because it really isn't familiar. So what I'm saying is you should start forcing it. If you don't have the habit of saying, for example, the expression freaking. Freaking is an expression that is pretty. It's not really an expression. It's just a form of intensifying. How do you say that? A form of making what you say sound more serious. For example, oh, it's so freaking amazing. It's not just amazing, it's more than amazing, it's freaking amazing. Okay, so now I hope you understand the key point number 1. We're gonna go to the second, which is to talk freely or to freely speak. You know what that means? You will just speak whatever is in your mind. You will be free to use whatever expression you want, whatever type of vocabulary you want, just as long as you are speaking about anything that you want. I love to do this task and I do it all the time here at home. For example, when I'm just walking around the house and I am doing something, I am just like getting food for me, I will be speaking, I don't know, maybe English. I have this annoying habit of speaking English around the house. In other languages too, it's essential, guys. It's essential because it's you living your life normally and making that language a part of your day. It's a natural thing to do. So yeah, you should definitely try to do it. This technique will make a huge difference. If you hear any annoying noise, it's because it's starting to rain right now, and maybe you're gonna hear a little thunder here and there. The last key point that I want to share with you on this vocabulary part is active consumption. What does that mean? That sounds weird, right? Well, all you're gonna have to do is not much, because first of all, you will be consuming whatever content you already like to consume, but without being passive. You will avoid being passive as much as you possibly can. You, for example, are watching me right now on YouTube. You are listening to me speaking English. You are probably like seeing the subtitles right down here, and maybe you're just like relaxing. You're not really in the mood to be active. But this is your sign to be active. I am here to tell you to be active. Maybe not with my video, don't have to be active with my video, but the next video that you watch, or maybe the next day, maybe not today because today you're probably tired maybe, but tomorrow when you decide to study this language, be active. Do yourself this favor and be active. I'm gonna explain to you what it is. Let's say you are watching a vlog and this vlog has so many new words for you that you have never seen before. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do a screenshot. It's simple, it's doable, it's accessible. I don't know if accessible is a word in English, but you can do it so easily. You can just like do the screenshot and then you're gonna look up that word later. It doesn't necessarily have to be at the same time that you are studying, but you have to do it later, please. And this is you being active, you are participating. Another thing that you can do is to pause the video just to pronounce a word that you found interesting. Read those words that you find interesting out loud. This is something I do. I am doing this now with German, and I have done it multiple times with English before. I still do it with English. Whenever I find an interesting word, I have to read it out loud. So it's me. That's my advice for you too. Do the same thing. Do this active consumption. Now let's go to the second part of this video, which is pronunciation, my favorite part. We're going to be talking about not only pronunciation, but also articulation, how to improve those two things, because I am sure you want to do it. So the very first thing I always say this to whoever watches me, input, guys. Input is the first step. Why? Because you need to first get used to the patterns of that language, and also, you know, understand what type of language is that. Because, for example, German is a more severe language. Not really severe, that's not the word, but it's more structural. Like, they have this rhythm that they follow. Everybody that speaks German can speak that way because they have this structure. I don't know how to explain that, but it's a typical sound from the German language. English has its own rhythm too. If you pay attention to how people speak English, you will realize that they have a melody. Portuguese, Brazilians, some people say we speak Portuguese like if we were singing. They hear us like we were singing, you know? So every language has its own rhythm. That's what I'm saying. Pay attention to the language. Listen as much as you can. Do a lot of input before you start diving into the next steps that I'm gonna be sharing with you right now.